day today. Today I'm here with my fiance Christian once again. I have asked you on Instagram multiple times already to write in questions for us to answer in an engagement Q&A, and as always, thankfully you delivered. And so today we're just like sitting down and answering all of those questions that have to do with our engagement. If you're new here, Christian and I got engaged in January, so we were just in time for all of the craziness of wedding planning and all that stuff. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss anything that has to do with the wedding planning process. And without any further ado, let's just jump into answering these questions. First question: when do you want to get married?
I mean, we already have a kind of date for it next year.
Yeah. You want to be more specific, or would you
Do you want to be more specific?
Sure. I'm thinking, we're thinking about March of next year, March 2022, but we haven't picked a venue yet. Therefore, we don't have like a set date or anything. The next question is married at the amusement park. If you're asking if we want to get married at an amusement park, no.
Not really.
Not really. Not really.
It's not an ideal wedding.
For
but
us.
More power to whoever wants that.
Yeah, maybe we
It sounds
can go
cool. Yeah, it sounds
later
cool.
after we're married, and we can spend a whole day at an amusement park, but we're not gonna get married there. So the next question is, how do you deal with arguments?
Well, we talk it over. One of us tries to realize that we're having an argument and tries to, set the tone, lower the tone and say, hey, let's just be rational. Let's talk about it. What exactly is it that you want to convey? Because sometimes maybe just one person doesn't understand what the other person is trying to say, or just misinterprets things. And the best thing to do is to have open and good communication.
Yeah, that's something I really love about us, is the fact that I, and hopefully you too, just say what's in our heads without shame, without anything. I feel that, we're getting married, I suppose it should be this way. But, I can just express my emotions and how I'm feeling, however I am feeling at the moment, and it's not shameful or anything. And I feel that being that open really helps us with dealing with the arguments. So yeah. Okay, next question: what are your future goals? We have a lot, but let's just say together, I don't know, 3 future goals together. Oh my gosh, I almost choked on my own saliva.
First, getting married.
Nice, yeah.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming.
Having kids.
Yeah.
In the future. And 3.
Travel.
Yeah, own a home someday. Build a family. Yeah. Have fun. Travel. Enjoy the world. Yeah.
Enjoy ourselves.
Enjoying
the world.
Exactly. How did you know that Christian was the one? This is a really hard question. For all of my life, I've told myself the person that I start dating, I'll only start dating them with the north of marrying them. So that's why I never really had any boyfriends before Christian. I was just very picky with the guys that I wanted to be with. Why are you laughing? I haven't had any boyfriends before you.
No.
Love interest, yes, but I never got to be their girlfriend or anything. And so I feel that I've always carried that with me. And so I guess that I just knew as early as in our junior year of high school that if I started dating you, then the goal was to ultimately marry you. Therefore, you met most of the qualities that I was looking for in a guy, and so it brought us here. Nothing specific, I would say.
I would say more or less the same thing. I remember when we were about to become BF and GF. Fabiola had her best friend try to talk me into dating her. And sometimes she asked me, what do you think about Fabiola? And I would say, she checks out all the boxes. I would highly consider dating her. You know what? Maybe I should. So I asked her, and then she said no. And then I asked her again, and I think she said no again. And then I asked her again.
That's a lie.
And then
I only said no once.
Highly doubt it. And the last time...
I was just playing hard to get.
But
I really wanted it.
The last time I asked her, she didn't even say yes. She said sure, so I don't even know.
You're gonna carry that with you forever. Next question. How many kids do you want? And if you have the name already decided? Personally, I've always wanted 2 kids. But I don't know, like, watching a lot of, like, family vloggers and stuff.
No.
I'm thinking maximum 4. But minimum 2. Minimum 2, maximum 4.
Around 2
or 3. Compromise.
Maximum 3.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying right now.
Because
that's a lot. That's a lot of people, man.
And do we have the names already decided? I mean, Christian and I, we
had one.
We have like a section on my notes here on my phone where we have listed out like potential names, and we have a couple. Do you remember?
I remember one.
Some of them you don't like. Some of them we do like.
I thought the one that I wanted wasn't there.
It was.
It
is. Okay. What kind of food do you want to have at your wedding? I don't know. Just something yummy.
Usually what people eat in weddings, or what people get served in weddings or in these types of activities, is like arroz consomme. With maybe like chicken or a type of meat. That's basically what is almost always served, so I wouldn't mind. I love it. It tastes great.
I don't know, we just have to look at the catering menu and figure it out.
Definitely not going to serve pizza or something.
Yeah.
or mac and cheese or something like that.
We can have like a variety of things too.
A buffet.
So what kind of music do you want in your wedding?
I know Fabiola's answer.
We have kind of different taste in music.
We have extremely different taste in music.
So it's going to be kind of like...
But I honestly don't care. Like, I could put...
I
have a newfound affinity for caring about the music. I know that Fabiola's gonna want more of 2000s, 2010-ish pop music. So yeah, I know that's what she wants.
The stuff that I used to jam to in school. I don't know. We'll just have to make a playlist.
For me, I really don't care. It could be from what Fabiola likes to some classic rock to punk rock, but I know not many people are gonna like that. Or
it's our wedding, so whatever. Ooh, are you planning to take Christian's last name? No. Here in Puerto Rico, that doesn't happen. Like, the woman always
stays with her last name.
Stays with her last name after she gets married. Here in Puerto Rico, we actually have 2 last names.
We use our 2 last names.
Yeah, we use our 2 last names. And so we're getting married here. We are from Puerto Rico. We're doing that.
Yeah, and even if we would get married in the United States or some place where that is a custom, like, no.
Yeah, it's just like something that has been normal here, and I've never looked forward to taking my husband's last name. And so I feel that, like, my last names represent, like, both of my parents, so, like, I wouldn't want to just, like,
throw it away.
Would you plan to go to a fancy restaurant? I plan on doing that after the wedding rehearsal, which I think it's like 2 days before the wedding. Maybe we can have like a little fancy dinner date with our friends and families that are close. So yeah, maybe. Do you have something in mind for the bridesmaids? So I actually created like bridesmaid proposal boxes, and I have around like 7, and I have them all just like prepared. I've given out a couple already, but I don't want to like give anything away because I know some of my bridesmaids will be watching this video, and so I don't want to like spoil it for them. What colors are you planning to use for your wedding? So, Christian, what colors?
Back to you. I think we were considering pink and gray, something
Yeah,
like that.
something like, oh, you're actually paying attention. Christian said that he doesn't really care about the colors, which is amazing. He's giving me full control of whatever I want to do. So for now, I just want like a very whimsical vibe. Therefore, just like greens and pinks, gray, maybe like dark bluish, you know, like that greenery aesthetic vibe, boho, that type of stuff that you see on Pinterest. I have a full like wedding board of all those things, so I'm very excited to make it happen because that's like, those are like my ideal wedding colors. They're so pretty for me, and so yeah.
What is Fabiola's worst quality that you least like?
She wants to know. My mom asked that question, so he has to think. That's a good sign.
I would say that maybe it's the fact that sometimes I ask Fabiola to do like whatever thing, I don't know.
Go to the grocery store.
Go to the grocery store, drive, hey, can you go get, I don't know, bread from the grocery store? I have some things to do. Oh no, it's okay, I could wait for tomorrow, and then we can go together so that I could drive or whatever. And I'm like, no, can you just like go now? It's just so quick. It's right next door.
I don't like driving.
And yeah, that
So maybe
annoys
that's the
me. Huh?
Maybe that's like the route.
I don't like it that you don't like to drive. Because sometimes I just want to relax, dude. Sometimes I just don't want to drive.
Well, I just don't like driving because it just scares me.
Well, then don't go around saying, oh my god, I got 100 on my driving license test.
Okay, well,
driver's
I will say
license
that
test.
and you can drive.
Doubt it. I'm the best driver.
Okay, you are.
No, that's what you say. I'm the best driver. In the last 7 years that she's gotten her license, I think she's driven a total of 20 times.
First of all, I don't have a car, so
you can drive mine.
I don't like driving other people's cars. When I get my own car, I will drive it. If all it takes is for me to stop saying that I got an 100 and that I'm the best driver ever for you to start driving and not like...
I don't have to start driving.
Okay, for you not to complain, for you not to complain that I don't drive, then I'll do it. You're the best driver ever and I got a 0 on my test.
I don't complain for me driving. I just complain when the few times I ask you to drive, you still say no. Because
it scares me. Driving is scary for me. What can't you understand about that? Does driving scare you?
No.
Exactly. So you drive. I'll drive one day. But you know I can drive. If you're really tired, you know that I've driven.
Yeah.
When you're actually like very tired and have stuff to do. You suspected he was going to propose. Honestly, I suspected he was going to propose, but like at the same time I didn't because things didn't add up. Like I suggest that you watch my engagement video if you want to see like the whole story of how it went down.
I deceived her.
But like Christian was sending like lots of signals. Mixed signals like before those days, like that it made me think that he was going to, but then when those days came, like he just sent other mixed signals that like canceled the other ones. Go watch the engagement story because it's just like a lot. What part of the wedding planning process are you most excited about and not looking forward to? So I'm looking forward to just like everything, to be honest. I feel that the thing that I'm most looking forward to, though, is selecting the venue and selecting the dress and selecting, like, the cake and the decoration. The whole process, okay?
The thing that I would most look forward to maybe would be the picking of the venue, my clothes,
and the food. Yeah. And the least thing that I'm looking forward to is the money that we're gonna spend.
And the decorations.
I like the decorations.
I don't wanna. That's too much detail. I don't want to decide on that.
What are the 3 qualities you admire about each other? Okay, when you finish your bachelor's degree, like, you will know so many, like, things that you will never forget it because you've always been, like, so attentive to your classes and, like, you study but, like, still manage to, like, retain everything in your head, not just for the test. So, like, I admire that about you.
Thank you.
That's one thing you admire about me.
Your creativeness and your creative nature.
You understand me and you work things with me, like, together to just, like, solve problems, solve insecurities, or solve just, like, overthinkingness that I have in my head, and you just, like, make me feel better when I ask you to.
And when I don't ask you to, also.
And when you don't ask, when
I
don't.
naturally do.
Okay.
The other thing I was gonna say was your determination and your unwillingness to settle.
And then...
Oh wait, those are 2. I got my 3 already.
No, and then the third one for me is that you know how to cook.
I would say my 3rd would be...
That I know how to do the dishes.
your ability and determination to
And
do the dishes
blunt.
after to do the dishes after I cook, because I don't like doing dishes.
And I love doing the dishes. If I wouldn't have to cook any day of my life and I would just do dishes, that would be perfect.
That's perfect for me.
Yay! What are you looking forward to most about married life?
Having our own home and being able, after when we get married, we're already gonna have Fabiola already has her job, but I would have my job, and we would be able to get basically whatever we want,
Yeah.
and not be so limited to, hopefully, the space that we're living in, and just be able to express ourselves.
Yeah. I feel that the thing that I'm looking forward to the most during married life is you not studying anymore, and after you getting off your work, we can just have date nights, we can just go out with friends, we could just, like, have dinner dates, we can do fun things and travel over the weekends, we can just, like, actually start enjoying life instead of being, like, enclosed in our apartment with you having a billion things to do for the university. And I totally get that because I also graduated from university, and, like, the freedom that you get after that, it's just, like, insane. Right now I'm feeling, like, really strained because he has still yet to finish college in the next couple of months, thankfully. Yeah. So, like, I feel that's, like, the ultimate, like, thing that I'm most looking forward to in marriage life. So yeah, I'm very excited for that, to be honest.
I really,
that's what's keeping me going.
I might get to study in the future again, but for the time being I would like to stop studying, just because it takes so much time off my regular life. After hours, like, I'm all day either taking classes or studying, and then all night
or
also
meetings.
Studying, meetings, and I just feel like it's draining me a lot, and I want to be able, because maybe I could do some things around the house, maybe watch YouTube or something like that, some videos, and start a podcast and end it like a week later. But I would like to, go out more, experience new things, be able to, you know, have time
Yeah.
and actually go out without thinking, you know, oh, I have a meeting later,
Or a
or I have
test.
to study for a test, or, you
That's
know,
5 chapters long or something.
yeah, I'm kind of tired of that already, so I just want to finish
and just
start.
enjoy life. Like, that's literally the whole takeaway of this. Do you have a dream honeymoon destination?
1, 2, 3, Paris. 1, 2, 3,
Europe.
Paris. Okay, I don't do. 1, 2, 3, Europe.
Do you think you'll cry, get emotional on your wedding day?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably yes.
Oh.
I didn't think I was gonna get emotional on the engagement. Although that was like a lot of suppressed feeling because I had to hide it so much from Fabiola. But still, I think the anticipation is gonna kill me for the wedding.
So, those are all the questions! Thank you for joining us, everybody. Christian, do the outro!
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Fabiola's channel, FabiolaSuarez.com, and email.
What? Please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can stay up to date with everything wedding planning related. Of course, I'm going to be taking you on this journey together, you and I, us three. I'm going to be vlogging like the venues that we select, cake testing, just like the whole process. Also, make sure that you follow me on Instagram to stay up to date with my day-to-day life. But that is all for this video. We'll see you in our next one.
Come on, like.
We're watching My Hero Academia and it's so good. But bye. How do you turn this off?